Thank you so much, Peter, for having me. I really appreciate this opportunity that you have every night. Just if you're new, that you can hear these amazing results of this little miracle patch. And if you've been around for a while, you might even learn some other ways in which it might work in your body that you hadn't thought of. So let me just share what happened to me about a month ago. My girlfriend, my best friend growing up, we were chatting on the phone, and I was just telling her how tired I was because I'm really just a chronic insomniac. I raised four kids that are all adults now, except for the last one in college. And pretty much it's been a 28-year sprint. And so I always, tell her I'm so tired. I'm just used to functioning on 3 or 4 hours of sleep. And the other thing we were sharing about was I just had a lot of stress going on in my life. And I said, it feels like something's just sitting on my chest, just this kind of stress that's settled in my chest. And she said, I have something for you. She said, I have this little patch. And she said, you should just put it on. Just put it on for 12 hours, take it off for 12 hours, and see if you sleep any better and see if it helps your stress. She goes, I hear it does that. And so she sent me some, and I put it on, and she checked back with me in a couple days. And I'll tell you what happened was the first time I put it on, I slept for 8 hours straight, which I can't remember a time in 25 years I've slept for 8 hours straight. Then the next day, when I put it on, I slept for 10 hours straight. So I called her up and I said, Mary Lou, I said, I don't know what's in this little thing. I said, but I'm so excited about it. I told all my kids, and my kids now call it my sticky sleep Band-Aid. And so, and then the other thing is the stress that I was feeling. It just like, it's weird. It feels like it just dissipated in my body to all these other places and then just vanished. So I was really excited about that. I called her back. I said, I've got to have some more of these. And, she said, I really recommend just try for 90 days, and there's a lot of other neat things you might notice. And within a week, I noticed that my skin, had gotten really, really soft, and I'm almost 50, believe it or not. So I was about to go and do Botox because I had this really line here and like here on the sides that were really deep. And I was talking to my girlfriend, I'm like, we need to Botox, and I'm using this patch. And a week later, I said, remember that line I had on my forehead? I'm like, what happened to that line? And she said, yeah, that's another thing that these patches do. They really help you with your skin. So that was an unexpected thing for me. The other thing that was really interesting that happened to me is I hurt my shoulder like 2.5 years ago. And since then, I could not raise my arm all the way up. It would stick like here. And that was about all I could get from it. And after like 4 days, I just like out of the blue raised my arm straight up in the air. And I called my girlfriend. I'm like, you cannot believe this. I said, I can raise my shoulder all the way straight again. And I haven't done that in 2.5 years. So, all I have to say is if somebody, on this call is thinking about trying this patch, just try it because, I really had no expectations and had amazing results in just a few weeks, even really within a day or two. And so give it a try. It really is a miracle. And for those of you, that have been in this for a while, taking the opportunity to just simply hand it to someone really does work. So thank you to all of you. Really appreciate it. And I love this little X39 patch.